What's going on, Canfield Nation? Back from Cocca's Pizza here in Canfield. Another player profile, second one for the senior left tackle and Nick Bowen. Nick, thanks for joining the show again, man.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so the last time we talked a couple months ago, just to start the season, you were one of the first player profiles for Canfield football. Just talk about how this season has gone so far and, the 9-game winning streak that you guys are on.
Yeah, 10-1. Sadly lost to Dover week 2, but just going, practicing every day with the boys, getting better every day, just has helped us win 9 games and just definitely playing as one.
Now, when we talked before, you talked about being a senior leader, the only one on that offensive line, what you wanted to bring to the table for the younger players. Talk about this line and how they've matured from week to week.
Oh, yeah, these guys, from in the offseason to the first game to where we're at now, they've grown so much. They've gone after people. Just all together, even the younger guys, 2 deep guys have just really gone after it and lived up to the Canfield line standard and just as good as me.
Now, first team All-AAC, what does that mean to you in your senior season?
Well, as of now, it doesn't mean anything to me, really. I'm just trying to win these games and make it to week 16. And after the season, the accolades, I'll appreciate them then.
Now, the first week of the high school football playoffs in your senior season, you come out, get a big victory over Notre Dame Cathedral Latin. How nice is it that not only you get 1 game at Canfield High School, you get a second at Bob Dove Field?
Yeah, it's awesome to have 2 more home games after senior night. And I think Coach Pab said that I think we're the first team to have 2 home playoff games and potentially keep the streak going with playoff wins at home.
Yes, sir. Well, you got a tough task this week against Hubbard, one of the best running backs in the state of Ohio, and TC Caffey. What's the line's plan to stop Caffey this week?
I feel like just our defense just has to play as one and everybody know what they're doing and not try to overcompensate for somebody else not doing their job.
Now, this has been a big year for you, obviously winning first team All-AAC. Just talk about this season, how it's gone for you and the emotions of your senior day a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, just being the only offensive lineman this year in my class. It was tough not having those guys I played with all throughout middle school. And those guys last year really helped me mature to where I'm at. But it was nice being the young leader for those guys and rising them to the standard.
Now, if there's one thing you want to work on this week and you want to see your offensive line do better, what is it?
Just control those guys up front. They're nasty, big, physical guys. And, they've had some penalties this year, and let's just keep our emotions in check and play our game.
Yeah, let's talk about the penalties a little bit. That's been a problem this season so far when it comes to a practice standpoint. And then on game day, what are you guys trying to do to limit those penalties?
I feel like just keeping our focus in check, not letting the emotions of the game get to us and what's happening before and after the play.
Now, outside of TC Caffey, still a good Hubbard team all around. What do you guys see from the Hubbard Eagles?
The offensive defensive line, really big and physical, getting after everybody, and just they're nasty players. They like to get after it.
Now, moving forward, this is going to be, your last couple weeks of school in your senior season. Just talk about what you look forward to after college. Any offers so far to play collegiate football?
Yeah, I have some. I'm still deciding if I want to play or stay home, but I love the game. I love playing, love meeting, becoming friends and family with these guys, but I don't know yet. I'm undecided.
Now, for the fans back home that are watching, this is Nick Bowen, left tackle and senior for the Canfield football team. What are some of the schools that you're interested outside of, high school?
Some schools, I would love to play for YSU, hometown, close. I've been in contact with some of them, but Marietta, down south, Southern Ohio, Muskingum, kind of down south, Capital in Columbus, some local schools nearby in Ohio.
Have you been able to visit any of those schools this year?
Yeah, I went down to Marietta with Toby Smith.
Okay.
We took a visit down there, and then they invited me down to a game. I really enjoy it down there. Small little community. And they love their local team.
Now, how cool is that going on the sideline before the game, looking at the stadium? I saw Toby Smith and Drew Carosi down at YSU a couple of weeks ago. Just talk about that experience.
Oh, it's awesome to go down there and get the game day vibe before you're even in college. It's definitely exciting. It makes me just want to go play for him at that time.
Yes, sir. Well, appreciate your time, man. Again, second player profile for you, the senior and the captain on that offensive line. Congratulations on the first team All-AAC, and good luck this week.
Thank you.
That's Nick Bowen, a senior offensive lineman, and he is the second player profile of the season for the senior captain. This has been brought by Cocca's Pizza.